What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel Timeout. It's your boy T.O. And today we're going to be reviewing a video entitled, Are Men the Prize? Let's find out.
But give me
Why not?
Why are we not the prize? Like a rich man can make a rich man can take a poor woman and change her life. A rich woman will not do the same thing for.
That's a definite lie. You know how many bums I know right now living with good women
and they not
based on dick alone? You're bugging.
So he's talking about rich women, not just average women who got a guy out of jail, Pookie or Ray Ray that just got out, or somebody, Calvin, who's working at McDonald's and he's sleeping on her couch. Nah, we're talking about rich women, CEO type women.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
It happens, but it's not the majority.
So in context of this, like, we talk about virtues of a wife, qualities of a wife. So as we're going through this, look at the qualities of a wife and look at how these women act. Like, I haven't watched this before, but I'm getting a strong vibe from this one. So are any of these women any of these things? Nurturing, sensitive, sweet, supportive, gentle, warm, passive, cooperative? Let's find out if they fit any of these bills.
Tons of women supporting men with good dick only.
That's minority.
And nothing else.
That's the minority.
Trust me.
Are you supporting any man or helping a man get up?
I've done it before.
Yeah, and a lot of women like to go back to these teenage, time.
Like I was 27 dealing with.
Can I speak? A lot of women judge, most men from their immature age, from the teenage. Like, oh, okay, I helped them do this. We both was living with our parents at that time. We're teenagers. You get what I'm saying? Most men nowadays handle everything they got to handle.
True.
Most, yes.
Most men, right. So if most men, and we say most, let's just throw 80%, right? 8 out of 10 men are handling their business and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Then don't date the other 20% if you're going to complain about them. If the other 20% ain't shit, then don't date them. Don't go out with them. Don't let him sleep on your couch. If he ain't got no job or no car and he trifling, then don't date him. Don't date him. Stop complaining.
And it's not all women.
Not all of us were teenagers when we were taking care of these grown men either.
Right.
I think it's fair to say that wealthy women aren't marrying poor men.
That's not accurate.
That's not true.
Can you name any
Yeah,
wealthy women as women?
I don't know the woman's
Celebrities?
name, but
No.
there's this rich.
See, and that's the problem. Like right there, they just is going based off of their feelings. He said, generally, rich women don't date poor men. And that's true. They generally don't. So, but these women right away, no, that's not right, that's right. And the men are asking, okay, give us an example then. Can you give us an example? No, I don't have any examples. I don't know any. I don't know. So how are you saying, no, it's not true, when you have no reference of, nothing to base your reference off of? None. You have no basis of reference, any at all. No celebrities, no people you personally know, nobody up the block, nobody on Mars. You don't know any examples, but you're quick to say, no, it's not true. Why? Because you're just trying to be argumentative. And then we talk about, look at the list there, cooperative, right? Not cooperative at all. Not at all. Even if you don't have an answer, just because you don't like what he said, you're just going to be like, nope.
There's one rich white woman.
Man.
It's not the majority. It's not the majority.
And the majority also doesn't get offended by this question, and the majority also doesn't have anything.
If a man is supposed to come through and make your life easier, of course he's the prize. Like he's stopping you. You don't work, right?
Doesn't he have the more?
You don't work, right? You get to sit on your feet and stay at home, right?
Who gets to do that?
All right.
Who gets to do that?
There are plenty of women that get to do that. Plenty of women that get to do that. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have things that they need to do. There's cooking and cleaning and things of that nature, things that her and her man have agreed upon, right? Especially if she's a traditional woman, they didn't really have to agree on anything. That's just what the implied role is, and I think that's a problem that we have right now, is that most women today just buck the applied role. right? It's already implied that he is supposed to provide everything. But now the implication is you're supposed to do your part, which is be a traditional woman, which most women, especially the women on this panel, I'll tell you right now, are bucking the system. This is the problem that we're having. Men are fully fulfilling what it is that they're supposed to do, the role that they're supposed to play, but women are bucking the system. That's the problem we're having in relationship, especially in our culture with black people. Black women are bucking the system, and it doesn't work. And the men are going, no, you can't buck the system. You're going to buck the system, we're going to buck it too. And they go, what? How dare you buck the system? Well, you starting it.
Gonna be the
Gets
coy.
to do that.
Y'all
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to
the
figure out
coy.
these
Y'all
bum bitches that you
Because
know.
y'all want a man that makes 100K. Most women, not y'all, because y'all gonna be specific. Not me.
With all due respect, you
Sit
met me
back.
15 minutes ago. You don't know what type of
Okay,
man
but you
I
keep
want.
talking about yourself.
What
Like you
type
keep
of...
talking about yourself.
That's why he said in general, right? And right off the bat, she's being combative. Right off the bat, she's combative. Look at the list. Not very tender. Not tender at all. You only met me 15 minutes ago. You don't know nothing about me, right? Not cooperative at all. And he just said, I'm speaking in generality, right? I'm talking in general because I don't know you ladies. And he knew right off the bat what they were going to say. You don't know me. You don't know me. That's why he said, I'm not talking ladies specifically because you guys are going to say, you don't know me. And right off the bat, right on cue, exactly what he said she was going to say, she said it.
Right, because why would I generalize every woman?
For everybody.
Right.
But y'all can see the women in real life. Every woman is not you. You talking about yourself as an individual.
Right, but you're talking to
You have
me. You're asking
you
me
know
a
female
question.
friends. You have women, right?
Just like y'all say, y'all know women that supporting bum niggas.
Exactly. Those
So
are
y'all
women,
know-
but that don't stop y'all from saying all niggas ain't shit. Y'all never say some niggas ain't shit.
I didn't say
Yeah.
all
Are you-
of them.
are you-
A lot of them.
Again, I didn't say that.
Really?
Next question.
I said a lot of them.
All right.
So you
So
met,
when
you
we
met a
say
lot of them.
most,
So you met a lot of them.
Now you be like, all women is doing this and women don't
no,
let
he
niggas.
said most. He said most.
You know
So
what,
you met.
Drew?
You
I
met.
liked you at first.
You,
Yeah,
you
I'm
met
just saying,
most.
you
You
flipping his
met
words.
most men.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so
I
then-
didn't make
so
a
you-
generalization about most men.
You said most.
See, and that's the problem is that these conversations are meant in general. They're meant for generalizations, not for specifics. So there are some things that specifically apply to you, young lady, but not everything. This is why we talk in general.
Ben earlier.
What I said? What?
Just
What did I say? Most men what?
Next
When you said
question.
most,
Play the cameras back. Play it back.
When you
I
said
know.
all men ain't shit,
Play
you
it
said
back.
What did we-
most men ain't shit. You just
Play it back.
What they was drinking earlier? What you put in there?
She
said
is
a lot of
expressive.
we had new.
So you know a
like
lot of
you
men.
say,
Okay,
you know
that's
what
I do a little.
All right.
A lot and most is not no synonym. No.
Okay.
No, it's
all right.
not.
All right.
Next question.
Y'all picked the wrong people to be
Next
honest.
This is gonna be interesting.
No, they didn't.
Yo.
They picked the right
My
people.
next question says, can money determine the success or failure of a relationship?
Not-
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Necessarily. Not for me.
Why?
Not for me. Okay. I
Wait,
don't
we
know.
gonna get to you.
Yo.
Why?
So, kind of stemming off of the last question, I, personal L, I'll put it out there. I dated somebody that I was supporting, wasn't having a great time, and it was just like he got very comfortable with the fact that I was doing it. He felt like he didn't need to do, and I'm more than willing to grow with somebody, but when you have nothing going for you, and I mean nothing, and you're very comfortable with that, and not only the fact that like I was the younger one in the relationship, you a grown ass man now trying to do shit, we not going nowhere because I got plans.
You know what could have prevented that? Had you had asked him what he brought to the table. I'm just gonna say that. Like, y'all love taking care of bum
People
niggas and
lie,
then want to
though.
generalize like
That's
all
not-
men.
You can
No,
ask
but
somebody
that's
what they bring
not-
to the table, and they be like,
Then
I
you can
bring
hold them,
this,
and then you can hold
and
them
they don't have
accountable.
none of that
and
shit.
you could at least you
And
could
it
hold them
was none of that.
accountable.
And what does accountability
And
give
but
you?
here's the
Nothing.
thing.
With
When
women
we-
to get you nothing,
I've
you're right.
worked with people that interview
Who's
great
fucking
and
him?
cannot deliver any fucking thing that
At
they
all.
interviewed for.
Exactly.
Nothing because
At
they
all.
lied.
And what happened? They get fired, right?
The
Yep.
nigga did not get fired.
Oh, he don't even get a job, right?
A
You said
lot
you
of
interviewed.
people skate
Okay.
by
It was
with
like,
just.
So what happened to all the pizzazz you said you was bringing? Like,
But there's-
nothing.
So that's true. When we talk about in terms of what you bring to the table, when you ask someone what they bring to the table, they can ultimately lie. They can tell you whatever they want to tell you. This is why I believe too that asking that question it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of stupid to ask that question because most people are going to lie. A lot of people are going to be combative about the fact you asked that question, but a lot of people are going to lie, especially if you're in a position of power, if you're in a position of wealth and influence. They're going to tell you exactly what they feel like you want to hear, but you've got to see them in action, which is why dating is extremely important. This is the one area I disagree with Kevin Samuels. I think you should date that person to see what kind of person they are. Invite them over to your house or get yourself invited over to their house, especially like your man. If you want a traditional type of woman, invite her over to your house or get her invited over to your, get to a place where there's a refrigerator, there's some stuff to make sandwiches with, and see if she will fix you something. If you guys get over there and she's just get relaxed and she don't want to make you something, then you already have your answer. You have your answer. There it is. Invite her over to your house. Make it a little bit messy, have some maybe empty pizza box on the coffee table, maybe some cups lying around, and say, hey, I got to run out real quick. I'll be right back, and leave her for 10, 15 minutes and come right back. See if she straightened anything up. Did she clean anything? Did she move anything around? No? Time to go.
Okay, so you interviewed him, right? Based on, and
he
he
interviewed well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And I mean, when we first started dating, he had everything for this table, but in the course of his dating, it was just
What was everything?
he had the job, he had the stability, he
So
was
what happened
taking
to his
care of
job?
his kids.
And he had kids.
He lost his job?
He had kids, and that's against my personal rule. I don't date nobody with kids. And I was just like, oh, but you taking care of business. All right, we could do this. Not even 2 months later, yo, I lost my job. How you lost your job? Like, why-
Okay, like
How he lost his job?
he lost his job.
I can't how the nigga lost his job. He lost it.
I just
okay, but
So really can't be mad at her for saying that. The reason why I'm not upset with her is because women look for men to be protectors and providers. And if you're losing your job and you're not really working, you're living off your woman, you're not being a provider. Gentlemen, we got to provide for our women. And I think most of the men do that. Most men understand that. And there's nothing wrong with that, being a provider male. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. That was a fantastic clip. Shout out to those guys. What is the name of their channel? I'm going to give them a shout out real quick. Daily Wrap Up Crew. So we're going to review more of their content in the future. Check those guys out. The fantastic content that those guys put together. Remember to hit us with the subscribe, like, click the notification bell now. We'll get back at y'all in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with us. I want to give all of you out there a hearty round of applause. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.